Kajazi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Gentlemen, consistency, consistency, consistency. We are back at it again. Another Friday night spent alone in the sewers while everyone else is outside partying. We're just getting better. We're just improving. Let everyone else enjoy themselves. We're putting the work in. I'm putting the work in. I'm showing up. You have to be cold to it. You have to be sick to it. You have to love your craft so much that no matter how much fun everyone else is having outside on a Friday night, you've got to be so in love with your art form and improving and getting better that it doesn't matter. We're starting with weighted dips, the upper body squat. Weighted dips, the greatest mass builder for the upper body. I really don't think there's anything better for hitting the shoulders, chest, triceps. Before we get into weighted dips, gentlemen, join my online community, the Mendez Cartel. You have full access to all of my training and nutrition plans, link in the description. And if you're interested in one-to-one coaching and want to go an even further step than just being in the community, go to my Instagram, link in the description, and DM me the word cartel. All right, chaps, let's get started straight into it. What we're going to do today is ascending sets. So work up in strength, ascend up. What kind of ascending? I mean, the first set to the second set is going to be ascending. So I'm going to start at 2 plates, 40 kilo, max reps. Then go 50 kilo, 2.5 plates for 2 sets. Then go back down, descend, back down to 2 plates and do another set on 2 plates. And then maybe do another burnout set, maybe on 30 kilo, go 1.5 plates after I've done that fourth set. So maybe like 5 sets, maybe 6, who knows? Maybe 10. Knowing me, I might even do 10 sets. But let's get to work. Let's put this weighted dip belt on. And let's get started, chaps. Another day in the yard, man. Got a nice little haircut today, boys, if you can see. What do you think? Nice little haircut. Got a cheeky little haircut. So let's get into it. Everything to failure today. Let's go. Let's suit up. Let's see what's there. Let's see how many I get. And what is that? Whatever's there, we take it. Seven, I'll take that. Got 6 last week, so happy with that. Better this week than last week. Solid 7-piece. Let's bloody go. Friday night, how can you not love this, man? How can you not love this game? How can you not enjoy this? The isolation, the loneliness, the toughness, the mental sacrifice you have to make each and every day. If you don't love the hardship, the suffering, and I said it before in previous videos, there's 2 ways to suffer. Joyfully or always feeling sorry for yourself. Don't suffer in pain, suffer with joy. Enjoy the pain, enjoy the hardship. While they're enjoying themselves, you're getting better. Right, we're doing 2.5 plates. Ascending up. I'll take 4 reps right now. Let's go. That 4th rep was a grinder. But those grinders are the ones that make you grow, chaps. All right, boys. I want you to guess how many sets of weighted dips I did before I say the number. Okay, say the number right now. I'm going to tell you in 1, 2, 3. I did 8 sets of weighted dips. 8 sets. So again, I'm nuts. The high volume king doing what the high volume king does best. It's just training crazy. It's just how I'm built, boys. I say I'm going to do 4 or 5 sets and I end up doing 8 sets of weighted dips. Anyway, we're on to skull crushers now, incline skull crushers. In terms of directly targeting the triceps for mass, this is probably the greatest movement of all time. In terms of directly targeting the tricep for mass, this is probably the most go-to tricep builder. And a lot of people do skull crushers the wrong way. The easy bar comes up over their heads. You want to almost push the easy bar away from your head. You look at the way Chris Bumstead does it. He keeps tension on the triceps all the time. You're almost pushing the easy bar away from your body, from the midline of your body. You don't want to come and bring the easy bar up and over you. I'm going to start with 2 heavy sets, like 4 to 6 reps, then drop the weight down and get some more volume. Let's go. Oof. Tough movement this. Really control the eccentric. This is a challenging movement. Oh, tough on the elbows, boys. Real tough, but such a good mass builder. You see how I'm pushing that easy bar away from my body? Keeping the tension on the triceps is really tough. Those heavy sets with skull crushers are tough, but and not just good for the tricep, but good for the connective tissue, the bone density, good elbow health. It's not just working the muscle, but working what's beneath the muscle and working that joint and bone density and connective tissue. If you're not doing challenging movements like this, if you're always sticking to the cable movements and you're not doing something like a skull crusher or a close grip bench or a reverse grip bench or a weighted dip, if you're always sticking to the easy cable and machine work, you're never really going to feel that connective tissue, that bone density. Really, that good joint health you want. You're never going to get that from doing cables. It comes from doing stuff like this. This is what creates longevity, these types of movements. All right, time for some back off work. Did 3 sets of 4 to 6 on that heavy weight. Now we go down and we get in some more volume. Let's go. My form's a lot better on the lighter weight. Those heavy sets is harder to control. Now you're going to see more perfect form. Let's go. You never once see the easy bar come up over me. It's always being pushed out away from me. Makes it 10 times harder. All right, chaps. It took me 2.5 hours to complete weighted dips and skull crushes. Did about 15 sets combined, and ended up doing 7 sets of skull crushes. Took me 2.5 hours to do 2 movements. Those are the 2 main mass builders. Now they're done. The rest of the workout should be quicker. But 2.5 hours on 2 exercises is what you would call a little bit excessive. I am taking the mick. All right, what we're doing now as a finisher for triceps before we move on to biceps is a cross-body unilateral cable extension. A nice isolation finisher after the heavy mass builders. Let's go, all about squeeze here. Quality isolation movement. Quality. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, it's finally bicep time. Triceps took me like 3 hours. Starting with seated dumbbell curls, mass builder, same kind of structure as triceps. Mass builder work, then we do the isolation stuff. Starting with seated dumbbell curls. Biceps will be a lot quicker than triceps because triceps make up 2/3, 70% of the arm. So you always want to do more volume on your triceps because they make up a far larger proportion of your arm. They're a bigger muscle. They're more capable of generating force and power. You always want to spend more time on triceps because they make up a larger percentage of the arm. 70% of the arm. They're also they're a far bigger muscle. So biceps will be quicker. Let's go. Starting with seated dumbbell curls. Had this in the rotation for a while. Now I will see out the cut with this as my main bicep movement. Gonna do, I've had it in the rotation 2-3 weeks now. So gonna see out the cut, maybe a touch longer. Gonna see out the cut on this. Great movement, great mass builder. I did barbell curls for a while. Now I'm doing seated dumbbell curls, starting with a heavy cheat set. Come on. Cheat form, but that heavy set overloads the muscle. You've got to have that heavy work in that cheat form, then do your stricter stuff. Then do your cleaner stuff. You've got to love the hunt. All right, cheat set done, into the back off work. Stricter form now. More volume, more reps. Let's kill these biceps. Oh, that's tough, that's painful. Oh, that's painful. Ooh. All right, 7 sets of biceps complete, chaps. Loads of volume. Now we're doing cable curls. I've started doing this a different way with the cable stack to my back and the cable coming through my legs. I get a way better contraction when the cable is coming through my legs than doing it in front like this. I just get a way better contraction, way better stimulation. You should always try out different movements in different positions and see what works best. I had done it in front for years and years, and it was still a good movement, don't get me wrong. But then only recently did I try doing it through my legs, and it feels way better. So if you might be doing something for years and then make a small little adjustment and it feels way better. So these small little adjustments and details do make a huge difference. All right, let's go. Attack. Everything we've got, let's go. You gotta love the fight, you gotta love the hunt every single day. This has been one of the longest sessions I've done in a while. I've done my top set already, now going into my back off. Come on. Consistency always wins. The guy who shows up every day cannot be beat. And by the way, chaps, if you haven't realized, I've shaved my body as well. I've shaved my entire body. Not very well. I have to probably go back and shave some more because I've missed some patches. But when I said when I get under 200 pounds, I'm going to shave my body. And I'm under 200 pounds. This morning I weighed in at 199.75. So officially victim weight under 200. gonna collapse. All right, lads, let's close out this show. This has been one of the longest sessions I've done in a while. Verging on 5 hours now, being in the gym, training arms. A proper Arnold type session. And people always say overtraining. Arnold used to train for 5 hours. Franco used to train for 5 hours. Franco, Colombo and Arnold would work construction all day and then go to the gym for 5 hours. They didn't know what overtraining was. There was no science there to kind of prove or disprove overtraining. They just trained, they just loved it. They lifted with this. And sometimes I ask myself how I get through these sessions. It's what's inside here. It's what's inside here. Every single session, it's what's burning within that gets me through these long sessions. The love of the game, the heart, the intensity, the will to compete, the will to win. Sheer will. What's inside your heart? That's your greatest gift. All right, we're finishing, same as last week. This is the same arm workout as last week. I like to standardize my sessions week to week to week. So same arm workout as last week. We're going to finish with reverse lat pull down, preacher curls, using the lat pull down, thigh adjuster, thigh rest, whatever it's called. Forgot, someone in the comments told me what it was. Doing preachers like this on the lat pull down, reverse style. And we're going to do a cheeky drop set here as well. This is my last and final set. Let's close out the show. Max intensity to failure, every set to failure today. Straight in, drop set. Oh, let's go. Stay in the fight. I've got nothing left to give. Absolute nothing left to give. All heart today, all heart. It's inside here that counts. Nick Hajazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente. Subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, join the Mendes Cartel, link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. Proper 5-hour session complete. And as always, chaps, long live King Charles III and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.